Cold out. Cold out, buzzing, freezer door rattles. Talk one slick line, make the quiet crowd scatter. Stepping half late with the grin full of static. Leave with the split, why they call it dramatic. Used to eat noodles by a laundromat window. Now random numbers hit my screen like bingo. Still keep loose change in the old game cartridge. Fuck being sensible feels tragic. I like bad judgment with a weird little magic. Bought a broken keyboard from a school liquidation. Called it post-digital, now it's an installation. That's black comedy dressed in conviction. Say nonsense calmly, it starts sounding expensive. Just nerve, dry humor, and reckless decisions. Twist that phrase till the tail starts folding. Cut one beat, let the next line roll in. Switch every line before they can hold it. Four fresh and is one rhyme thread glowing. You need a stylist to look accidentally careless. I miss laundry day and still look fearless. You post grime mode beside a blank spreadsheet. I finish the task while I'm chewing cheap seaweed. Your crew says classic before the baseline and his mind says that's weak. Then rewrites the center. You need 7 photos to prove you were outside. I dodge every lens and still end up highlighted. Your bio says founder, architect, visionary. Your Friday says bro, can you send me 20? Your confidence blooms when the comments adore it. Mine grows teeth when the room gets bored of it. Crack that grid, let the kick loose posture. Drag one vowel till the next bar gets rougher. Leave dead air, then come back improper. Fresh rhyme family, no recycled structure. I lean past temple, then dive through the pocket. You count every beat like you work it. An art that I hide in. Turn the rhymes into regular speaking. Bring them back later when the hi-hat starts leaving. Your setup needs context, the graph and the lecture. Mine needs one foul line and horrible manners. I can make Inspire coupon sound like rejection. No some relief, no pretty transition. Just dry percussion and verbal collision. One nasty can purpose in place with precision. Can bruise more ego than fake intimidation. You bought a leather folder to carry one menu. I use a grocery receipt and still close a venue. You order rare mushrooms and hated the texture. I ate instant rice and still walk with leverage. I don't hate bragging, I hate lazy boasting. If you're gonna flex, make the flex worth quoting. Pull that cord, let the old fan chatter. Throw one jab, make the smug look scatter. Change every end and while pressure gets fatter. No repeated passwords, fanatic ladders. Find a crack, stop watching near a school. Running track, told 3 strangers it belonged to a diplomat. One asked what country, I said can't disclose that. He nodded like an idiot, I nearly collapsed. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep your face still, suddenly collectible. Call myself refined, my brother said absolutely not. I said perfect review, then made that the plot. Lost one shoelace at a bowling tournament. Found an axe weak inside a garden and cabinet. No clue why, which makes the story more useful. Embarrassment gets better when details are stupid. Cut that feed, let the ceiling light twitch. Say one line, make the black crowd flinch. Switch around pockets before they get fixed. Fresh 4 bars, no duplicate tricks. Your comeback needs draft, caffeine, revision. Mine falls out early and hijacks the tension. You study charisma through polished interviews. I forget the script and still leave with the room. Your exclusive release needs 6-month fees. And my accidental joke gets quoted that evening. You whisper next move like coded intelligence. I say maybe then let number settle. Let your pride needs witnesses, praise and reflection. Mine survive silence and open rejection. You curate mystery by leaving text pending. My answer too quickly and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story feels focused group. Mine starts, I fucked up, then somehow improves. Kill that switch, let the last bolt flicker. Make every punchline shorter and sicker. No bar with outro, no recycled trigger. Final stretch now, let the language hit quicker. Your aura needs charging, like off-brand electronics. Your genius needs footnotes, diagrams, phonics. You call yourself timeless, the 3-week releases. That's ordering a statue before earning the pedestal. Lose one round, steal the lesson. Keep moving, you win one, spend 6 months still proving it. My ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and folds in the static. I turn a bad month into use over comedy. You turn one good day into corporate mythology. No throne, no crown, no fake revelation. One last line, make the embarrassment fund the vacation. One last line, make the embarrassment fund the vacation. Cold turn style clicks. Cold turnstile clicks while the late train groans. Sharp tongue slips and the whole row knows. Step in calm with the sleeves roll low. Leave with the fee and a story to quote. Used to split meals by a coin up dry. Now stranger pitch numbers that climb much higher. Fuck being prudent, prudence feels sterile. I like poor judging with commercial potential. Bought a buster pager from a closing pharmacy. Put a retro tech, now somebody wants 3. There's black comedy dressed in authority. Say nonsense smoothly, watch your game priority. Just nerve, dry wit, and the habit of presto. I don't chase status, I distort the frame. Make one bad call and rename the game. Fold that phrase till the tail goes crooked. Drag one vowel when nobody booked it. Cut one beat, then return all twisted. 4 fresh and the same sound encrypted. You need a stylist to look naturally careless. I miss laundry day and still look fearless. You post deep work with the laptop sleeping. I finish my part while the kettle keeps screaming. Your crew says class up before the drums land. Mine says scrap that and rebuilds the plan. I duck every lens and still get remembered. Your bio says founder, owner, creative. Your Wednesday says broken. You spot me for payment. You call one dinner a strategic connection. I call 12 introduction, social congestion. Your confidence grows where the praise gets sweeter. Mine grows teeth when the room turns meaner. Break that grid, let the kick lose balance. Push one consonant past expected cadence. Leave dead air and return with malice. Fresh rhyme pocket, no copied habits. I lean behind tempo, then sprint through the center. You count every beat like a nervous presenter. Rock very little rhymes into everyday grammar. Bring them back later when the hi-hat scatter. Your setup needs context, a deck and a diagram. Mine needs one foul line and a crooked diaphragm. No fake crime script, no costume aggression. I can make pocket meter sound like rejection. Just drive percussion, a mouth that's fluent. One mean comparison placed at the right second can bruise more ego than 12 bars of flexing. You bought an embossed plan, I do it right one day. I drop mine on food, rappers, and still close late. You booked the penthouse to call it a session. You take mine outdoors and finish the negotiation. You ordered red tea, hated the aftertaste. I drank vending machine coffee and raised the rate. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring bragging. If you're in a flex, make the line with tagging. Spin that wheel, let the cheap motor whine. Got one jab, make the straight face slide. Change each gender before it goes dry. 4 new sentences, 1 phonetic line. Found an empty toolbox at a curbside pile. Told 3 strangers that came from Versailles. One asked which era, I said classified. He nodded so serious, I nearly fucking cried. That's how bullshit turns intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself refined, my aunt said barely. I said perfect review, then quoted her daily. Lost 1 cup button in a public library. Found it next week beside somebody's diary. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment works when the details get weirder. You hide every flop like it might reduce you. I tell mine first, now nobody can use you. Cut that feed, let the hallway dim. Say one line, make the smug crowd wince. Switch rhyme endings before they get fixed. Fresh 4 bars, no duplicate tricks. Your comeback needs edits, rest and approval. Mine falls out early and wrecks the whole mood. You study charisma through famous old footage. I forget the script and still land the book in your exclusive. Drop needs banners for seasons. My accidental joke gets copied for reasons. You whisper next move like classified planning. I say maybe later, then watch numbers landing. Your pride needs witnesses, praise and mirrors. Mine survives silence that ruins and sneers. You curate mystery by leaving chats pending. I reply with fast and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story sounds focused groups. Mine starts this went wrong, then somehow improves. Kill that power, let the last sign flutter. Make every punchline colder, then another, no repeat it. Slogan, no borrow clutter. Final stretch, now let the language cut harder. Your aura needs patches like outdated software. Your genius needs captions to prove that it's there. You call yourself timeless with 3 songs uploaded. That's writing a memoir before life is enfolded. I lose 1 round, still the lesson keep moving. Yeah, you win 1 round, spend months still proving it. My ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and folds under static. A turn, 1 bad week in the usable leverage. You turn 1 good month in the keynote language. No throne, no crown, no victory sermon. 1 last sentence, make the joke worth more than a flex earn. Worth more than the flex earned. Cold turn, stop. Cold turnstile, clicks while the late train groans. Sharp tongue slips and the whole row knows. Stepped in calm with the sleeves rolled low. Leave with the fee and story to quote. Used to split meals by coin up dry. Now strange pitch numbers that climb much higher. Fuck being prudent, prudence so sterile. I like poor judgment with commercial potential. Bought a busted picture from a closing pharmacy. Quote a ritual tech, now somebody wants 3. That's black comedy dressed in authority. Saying nonsense movie, watch a game priority. Just nerve dry wit and a habit of presto. I don't chase status, I distort the frame. Make 1 back, call them rename the game. Fold that phrase till the tail goes crooked. Drag 1 vowel when nobody booked it. Cut 1 beat, then return all twisted. 4 fresh and the same sound encrypted. You need a stylist to look naturally careless. I miss laundry day and still look fearless. You post deep work with the laptop sleeping. I finish my part while the kettle keeps screaming. Your crew says classic before the drums land. Mine says scrap that and rebuilds the plan. I duck every lens and still get remembered. Your bio says found, I own a creative. Your Wednesday says broken, you spot me for payment. You call 1 dinner a strategic connection. I call 12 introduction, social congestion. Your confidence grows where the praise gets sweeter. Mine grows teeth when the ream turns meaner. Break that grid, let the kick lose balance. Push 1 consonant past expected cadence. Leave dead air, then return with malice. Fresh rhyme pocket, no copied habits. I lean behind tempo, then sprint through the center. You count every beat like a nervous presenter. Got very little rhymes into everyday grammar. Bring them back later when the hi-hat scatter. Your setup needs context, a deck and a diagram. Mine needs 1 foul line and a crooked diaphragm. No fake crime script, no costume aggression. I can make pocket meter sound like rejection. Just drive percussion in a mouth that's fluent. 1 mean comparison pieced at the right second can bruise more ego than 12 bars of flexing. You bought an embossed plan at the right one date. I drop mine on food rappers and still close late. You booked the penthouse to call it a session. I take mine outdoors and finish the negotiation. You put a red tea, hated the aftertaste. I vending machine coffee and raised the rate. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring bragging. If you're gonna flex, make the line worth tagging. Spin that wheel, let the cheap motor whine. Throw 1 jab, make a straight face slide. Change each ending before it goes dry. 4 new sentences, 1 phonetic line. Mine an empty toolbox at a curbside pile. Told 3 strangers it came from Versailles. One asked which era I said classified. He nodded so serious I nearly fucking cried. That's how bullshit turns intellectual. Keep a straight face suddenly collectible. Call myself refined, my aunt said barely. I said perfect review, then quoted her daily. Lost one cuff button in a public library. Found it next week beside somebody's diary. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment works when the details get weirder. You hide every flop like it might reduce. So I tell mine first, now nobody can use you. Cut that feed, let the hallway dim. Say one line, make the smug crowd wince. Switch rhyme endings before they get fixed. Fresh 4 bars, no duplicate tricks. Your company needs edits, rest and approval. Mine falls out early and wrecks the whole mood. You study charisma through famous old footage. I forget the script and still end the book in your exclusive drop needs banished for seasons. My accidental joke gets copied for reasons. You whisper next move like classified plan, and I say maybe later then watch numbers land. And your pride needs witnesses, praise and mirrors. Mine survive silence, dead rooms and sneers. You curate mystery by leaving chats pending. I reply what fast and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story sounds focus group. Mine starts this went wrong and somehow improves. Kill that power, let the last line flutter. Make every punchline colder than another, no repeat it slowly, no borrow clutter. Final stretch now, let the language cut harder. Your aura needs patches like outdated software. Your genius needs captions to prove that it's there. You pull yourself timeless with 3 songs uploaded. That's writing a memoir before life is unfolded. I lose 1 round, still the lesson keep moving. You win 1 round, that month's still proving that my ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and folds under static. I turn 1 bad week into usable leverage. You turn 1 good month in the keynote language. No throne, no crown, no victory sermon. 1 last sentence. Make the joke worth more than the flex earned. Make the joke worth more than the flex earned. Go get swings. Colgate swings while the night shift mutters. Talk 1 sharp line, make the front row stutter. Step in plane while the low bass gutters. Leave with a split and the grin that hovers. Used to split snacks by a broken machine. Now strangers ask what my percentage means. Still buy cheap socks in a 2-for-1 pack. Then waste good money in a chair painted black. Fuck being sensible, sensible gets old. I like dumb choices when the story gets gold. What a busted fan from a closing arcade. Called it industrial, now they ask what I paid. That's black comedy dressed in conviction. Say nonsense calmly, it sounds like a vision. No polished manual, no corporate religion. Just nerve, dry humor and crooked decisions. I don't chase status, I've been the condition. Make 1 wrong turn and market the friction. Roll that phrase till the tail sounds ragged. Cut 1 breath to the next bar, drag it. Switch every ending before they can tag it. 4 fresh lines, 1 rhyme chain active. You need a stylist to look accidentally rough. I grab what's nearest and still look enough. You post locked in beside and touch notes. I finish the task while I'm burning the toast. Your group says classic, but for the first drop, mine says that's weak, then sharpens the top. You need 6 photos to prove you were there. I miss every frame and still get shared. Your bio says owner, builder, director. Your Monday says bro, can you cover my dinner? You call 1 lunch a strategic relation. I call 10 intros, background irritation. Your confidence blooms when the praise comes steady. Mine gets louder when nobody is ready. Crack that count, let the downbeat stagger. Drag 1 vowel, make the next line harder. Leave dead air, then return with swagger. Fresh rhyme, family, no recycled pattern. I lean behind tempo, then cut through the center. You count every beat like a nervous presenter. I hide little rhymes in the belly of chatter. Bring them back later with vowels that scatter. Your setup needs context, a chart and a screen. Mine needs 5 words and a grin to me. No fake crime tale, no printed intimidation. I can make late fees sound like humiliation. No singing bridge, no soft little rescue. Just dry kicks, hard mouth and words with issues. 1 sharp comparison placed with precision can bruise more pride than a whole fake mission. Ha ha ha. You bought a premium notebook to write 1 plan. I use a receipt and still understand. You booked a rooftop just to stage 1 meeting. I close mine outside while the crosswalk is beeping. You order fine cheese and hated the flavor. I ate cheap noodles and still left with leverage. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring flex. If you're gonna talk shit, make the shit connect. Spin that dial, let the old coon crack. Throw 1 jab, make the smug face snap. Change every ending, no lazy call back. Fresh 4 lines on a tight rhyme track. Find a plastic clock at the weekend bazaar. Paid $6, told guests it came from Qatar. When asked which artist, I said confidential. He nodded serious, I nearly went mental. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself culture, my cousin said never. I said perfect quote, then saved it forever. Lost 1 glove at a bowling function. Find the next day beside an air conditioner. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment grows when the details get weirder. You hide or cringe like state level evidence. I tell mine first and remove all leverage. Burn that draft of the knee crowd panic. Say 1 line, make the clean room manic. Switch each and keep cadence elastic. Fresh 4 bars, no copy paste static. Your comeback needs draft, sleep in revision. Mine falls out early in wrecks your position. You study charisma from polished old footage. I forget the script and still get the book. And your plaque needs framing, glass and lighting. My worst rejection turns useful by Friday. You whisper next move like classified data. I say maybe later, then close it an hour later. Your pride needs mirrors, witnesses, applause. Mine survives dead rooms and awkward pauses. You curate mystery, I barely reply and I talk too much and still leave them guessing. Your clean story got shoved into boredom. I got torn pages and somehow feels enormous. Cut out while let the last boat shake. Make every punchline harder to fake. No copied outro, no recycled phrase. Final run now, let the whole thing break. My ego got dense, but it pays for dinner. Yours needs comments just to feel like a winner. I lose one round and collect something useful. You win one round to become insufferable. That's cute confidence, rap like a product. I laugh, move on, let the next bar cut up. No throne speech, no fake declaration. No grand finale, no forced celebration. Yeah, walking reckless, talk with precision. Laugh at the chaos, charge for admission. Cool down, cool down, cool down, down, down. Cool down, down, down. Yeah, cold out buzzing, the freezer door rattles. Talk one slick line, make the quiet crowd scatter. Stepping half late with a grin full of static. Leave with the split, why they call it dramatic. Used to eat noodles by a laundromat window. Now I run them numbers in my screen like bingo. Still keep loose change in an old game cartridge. Fuck being sensible feels tragic. I like bad judgment with a weird little magic. Bought a broken keyboard from a school liquidation. Called it post-digital, now it's an installation. That's black comedy dressed in conviction. Say nonsense calmly and start sounding expensive. Just nerve, dry humor and reckless decisions. Twist that phrase till the tail starts folding. Cut one beat, let the next line roll in. Switch every landing before they can hold it. For fresh and it's one rhyme thread glowing. You need a stylist to look accidentally careless. I miss laundry day and still look fearless. You post grandma beside a blank spreadsheet. I finish the task while I'm chewing cheap seaweed. Your crew says classic for the baseline inners. Mine says that's weak, then rewrites the center. You need 7 photos to prove you were outside. I dodge every lens and still end up highlighted. Your bio says founder, architect, visionary. Your Friday says bro, can you send me 20? Your confidence blooms when the comments adore it. Mine grows teeth when the room gets bored of it. Crack that grid, let the kick loose posture. Drag one vowel to the next bar, gets rougher. Leave dead air, then come back improper. Fresh rhyme family, no recycled structure. Lean past tempo, then dive through the packet. You count every beat like you work at an audit. I hide internal rhymes under regular speaking. Bring them back later when the hi-hat starts leaving. Your setup needs context, a graph, and a lecture. Mine needs one foul and a horrible manners. I can make it spy coupon sound like rejection. No some relief, no pretty transition. Just dry percussion and verbal collision. One nasty comparison placed with precision can bruise more ego than fake intimidation. You bought a leather folder to carry one menu. I use a grocery receipt and still close the venue. You order brand mushrooms and hated the texture. I ate instant rice and still walked with leverage. I don't hate bragging, I hate lazy boasting. If you're gonna flex, make the flex worth quoting. Pull that core, let the old fan chatter. Throw one jab, make the smug look scatter. Change every in and wild pressure gets fatter. No repeated last word, just phonetic lattice. Found a crack stop, watch neighbor school running track. Told 3 strangers it belonged to a diplomat. One asked what country, yes it can disclose that he nodded like an idiot. I nearly collapsed. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep your face still suddenly collectible. Call myself refined, my brother said absolutely not. I said perfect review, then made that the plot. Lost one shoelace at a bowling tournament. Found the next week inside a garden and cabinet, no clue why. Which makes the story more useful. Embarrassment gets better when details are stupid. Cut that feed, let the ceiling like twitch. Say one line, make the polite crowd flinch. Switch rhyme pockets before they get fixed. Fresh 4 bars, no duplicate tricks. Your comeback needs dress, caffeine, revision. Mine falls out early and hijacks attention. You study charisma through polished interviews. I forget the script but still leave with the room. Your exclusive release needs 6-month fees. And my accidental joke gets quoted that evening. You whisper next move like coded intelligence. I sing maybe, then let numbers settle it. Your pride needs witnesses, praise and reflection. Mine survives silence and open rejection. You curate mystery by leaving text pending. I answer too quickly and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story feels focus grouped. Mine starts, I fucked up, then somehow improves. Kill that switch, let the last ball flicker. Make every punchline shorter and sicker. No borrowed outro, no recycle trick. A final stretch now, let the language hit quicker. Your aura needs charging like all brand electronics. Your genius needs footnotes, diagrams, phonics. You call yourself timeless with 3-week releases. That's ordering a statue before earning the pedestal. I lose one round, still a listen, keep moving. You win once, been 6 months, still proving. And my ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and falls under static. I turn a bad month into usable comedy. You turn one good day into corporate mythology. No throne, no crown, no fake revelation. One last line, make the embarrassment fund the vacation. Cold shoulders twitch when the bassline enters. Talk one slick line, make the whole room tense up. Stepping plain with a grin like pressure. Leave with the fee in a brand new ledger. Used to split noodles by broken heat, and now random offers come through by the leaders to buy cheap gum at the corner cashier. Then blow done cash on a coat nobody wears. Fuck being sensible feels timid. All the bad choices when the story gets vivid. Bought a fake trophy from a closing sports bar called the pre-release. Now they think I'm a star, that's black comedy dressed in conviction. Say nonsense, karma start sounding like vision. No college blueprint, no corporate sermon. Just nerve dry humor and stubborn momentum. I don't chase status, I twist the impression. Make one wrong move and market attention. Hold that phrase till the tail goes crooked. Caught one breath, then return where they missed it. Switch every landing before they come book it. 4 fresh sentences, 1 rhyme line stitched in. You need a stylist to look accidentally careless. I grab the clean assurance, somehow look fearless. You post locked in beside a sleeping laptop. I finish the task before your caption can drop. Your crew says classic for the first kick. Mine says that's weak, then fixes the shit. You need 6 angles to prove you were present. I miss every shot and still get mentioned. Your bio says founder, owner, executive. Your Monday says bro, can you cover the delivery? You call one lunch a strategic relation. I call 10 intro social taxation. Your confidence blooms when the praise gets steady. Mine gets louder when nobody gets ready. Crack that temple, let the downbeat sway. Drag one vowel, make the next line straight. Leave dead, edit, come back halfway. Fresh rhyme family, no copy today. I lean behind drums, then snap through the middle. You count every beat like a man with a whistle. I hide little rhymes in the belly of sentences, bringing back later with altered inflection. Your setup needs context, a chart and a screen. Mine needs 5 words and a green to me. No fake crime tale, no rented intimidation. I can make you fucking fine sound like humiliation. No singing bridge, no soft to the rescue. Just dry kicks hard, mouth the words with issues. One shot comparison, place to precision can bruise more pride than a whole fake mission. You write big plans, I close before lunch. Shoot post for the proof, I move without much. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring flex. If you talk that shit, make the punchline connect. Spin that dial, let the old cone rattle. Told one jab, make the calm face unravel. Change every end and keep pressure attached. No chant, word crutch, just phonetics that match. Found a brass key at a school fundraiser. Paid $4, don't guess it. Belonged to a painter, one asked which one. I said classified. He nodded so serious, I nearly fucking cried. I saw bullshit turns intellectual. Keep a straight face up, bunny collectible. Call myself refined, my cousin said Bailey. Got a perfect review, then quoted him daily. Lost one slipper at the late night screening. Found the next week under somebody's ceiling. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment grows when the details get weirder. You hide or cringe like classified evidence. I tell my first in the race, so the leverage. Burn that draft at the neat crowd panic. Say one line, make the clean room manic. Switch each and keep cadence elastic. Fresh 4 bars, no copy paste static. Your comeback, please draft, sleep, and revision. Mine falls out early, you wrecks your position. You study charisma from polished interviews. I forget the script and still leave with the room. You're exclusive, drop needs banners for seasons. My throwaway joke gets copied for reasons. You whisper, next move like coded intelligence. I say maybe then let number settle it. Your pride needs witnesses, praise and mirrors. I survive silence, dead rooms and sneers. You curate mystery by leaving chest pending. I reply too fast and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story sounds focused, grouped. Mine starts are fucked up, then somehow improves. Kill that power, let the last song flicker. Make every punchline shorter and sicker. No recycle slogan, no borrowed trick. I found a stretch now. Let the language get quicker. Your error needs patches like old software. Your genius needs captures to prove that it's there. You put yourself timeless for 2 week singles. That's buying a statue before earning the pedestal. I lose 1 round, steal the listen, keep moving. You win 1 round, spend months to prove. And my ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and folds under static. I turn a bad week then a usable comedy. You turn one good day in a corporate mythology. No throne, no crown, no victory sermon. 1 last line, make the joke pay before the flex earns. 1 last line. Make a joke pay before the flex signs. Colgate swings. Colgate swings where the night shift mothers. Talk 1 sharp line, make the front row stutter. Stepping plain while the low bass gutters. Leave with the split and the grin that hovers. Used to split snacks by a broken machine. Now strangers ask what my percentage means. To buy cheap socks in a 2-for-1 pack, then waste good money on a chair painted black. Fuck being sensible gets sold. I like dumb choices when the story gets gold. Bought a busted fan from a closing arcade, called it industrial. Now they ask what I pay. That's black comedy dressed in conviction. Say nonsense calmly, it sounds like a vision. No polished manual, no corporate religion. Just nerve dry humor and crooked decisions. I don't chase status, I bend the condition. Make 1 wrong turn and market the friction. Whoa. Wrote that phrase to the tail, sounds ragged. Cut 1 breath, let the next bar drag it. Switch every ending before they can tag it. 4 fresh lines, 1 rhyme chain active. You need a stylist to look accidentally rough. I grab what's nearest and still look enough. You post locked in beside untouched notes. I finish the task while I'm burning the toast. Your crew says classy before the first drop. Mine says that's weak, then sharpens the top. You need 6 photos to prove you were there. I miss every frame and still get shared. Your bio says owner, builder, director. Your Monday says broken, you cover my dinner. You call 1 lunch, strategic relation. I call 10 intros, background invitation. Your confidence blooms when the praise comes steady. Mine gets louder when nobody is ready. Track that count, let the downbeat stagger. Drag 1 vowel, make the next line harder. Leave dead air and return with swagger. Fresh rhyme family, no recycled pattern. I lean behind tempo, then cut through the center. You count every beat like a nervous presenter. I hide little rhymes in the belly of chatter. Bring them back later with vowels that scatter. Your setup needs context, a chart and a screen. Mine needs 5 words and a grin to me. No fake crime tale, no rendered intimidation. I can make late fees sound like humiliation. No singing bridge, no soft little rescue. Just dry kicks, hard mouth, and words with issues. 1 shot can preface in place with precision. Can bruise more pride than a whole fake mission. You bought a premium notebook to write 1 plan. I use a receipt and still understand. understand. You booked the rooftop just to stage one meeting. I close mine outside while the crosswalk is beeping. You order fine cheese and hated the flavor. I ate cheap noodles and still left for leverage. I don't hate bragging, I hate born flex. If you're gonna talk shit, make the shit connect. Spin that dial, let the old cone crack, throw one jab. Make a smug face snap, change every ending, no lazy. Call back, fresh 4 lines on a tight rhyme track. Found a plastic clock at a weekend bazaar. Paid $6, told guess it came from Qatar. One asked which artist, I said confidential. We nodded serious, I nearly went mental. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Tell myself culture, my cousin said never. I said perfect folk, then saved it forever. Lost one glove at a bowling function. Found it next day beside an air conditioner. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment grows when the details get weirder. You hide old cringe like state level evidence. I tell mine first to remove all leverage. Let the neat crowd panic. Say one line, make the clean room manic. Switch each and keep cadence elastic. Fresh 4 bars, no copy paste static. Your comeback needs drafts, keep the revision. Mine falls out early and wrecks your position. You study charisma for polished old footage. I forget the script and still get the book. And your plaque needs framing, glass and lightning. My worst rejection turned useful by Friday. You whisper next move like classified data. I say maybe later, then close it an hour later. Your pride needs mirrors, witnesses, applause. Mine survives get rooms and awkward pauses. You correct mystery vibe, barely replying. I talk too much and still leave them guessing. Your clean story that's scrubbed into boredom. Mine got torn pages, and somehow feels enormous. Cut that wire, let the last bulb shake. Make every punchline harder to fake. No copied outro, no recycled phrase. Final run now, let the whole thing break. My ego I bends, but a pace to bend. Yours needs comments just to feel like a winner. I lose one round to collect something useful. You win one round to become insufferable. That's cute. Confidence wrapped like a product. I laugh, move on, let the next bar cut up. No throne speech, no fake declaration. No grand finale, no full celebration. Walking reckless, talk with precision. Laugh at the chaos, charge for admission. Smoke from the vents, smoke from the vents. Smoke from the vents, smoke. Smoke from the vents while the alley turns lunar. Talk one sharp line, make the cool boys mutter. Step in plane with the grin getting crueler. Leave with the fee and rumor much sooner. Used to split ramen by a crack fuse box. Now random numbers land before the clock. Still keep spare cash in the old shoe tin and blow good money on the useless violin. Fuck being sensible, sensible feels stale. I like bad choices with a ridiculous tail. Bought a broken scooter from a closing mall. Called it urban sculpture, now they stare at the wall. That's black comedy dressed in composure. Say nonsense smoothly, it starts feeling colder. No clean handbook, no corporate solution. Just nerve dry humor and reckless execution. I don't chase status, I bend the perception. Make one weird move and turn it to selection. Flip that phrase to the last sound fractures. Cut one breath and return much faster. Switch each landing before they can capture 4 fresh endings, 1 rhyme line chapter. You need a stylist to look half awake. I wake up late and still raise the rate. You post up beside a blank whiteboard. I finish the job while ignoring the door. Your crew says classic before the first snare. Mine says that's weak, then rebuilds the air. You need 6 photos to prove you were present. I dodge every frame and still get mentioned. Your bio says found a curator boss. Your Wednesday says broken, you cover the cost. You call one handshake a global relation. I call 10 intros a minor vibration. Your confidence blooms when the praise gets steady. Mine gets louder when nobody is ready. Crack that count, let the rhythm go crooked. Drag one vowel when nobody look yet. Leave dead air, then return with a good hit. Fresh rhyme, family, no copy in the toolkit. I lean behind tempo, then cut through the center. You count every beat like a nervous presenter. I hide little rhymes in the belly of try to bring them back later with vowels that scatter. Your setup needs context, a chart in the screen. Mine needs 5 words and a grin to me. No fake crime tale, no rendered intimidation. I can make closing time sound like humiliation. No singing bridge, no soft little rescue. Just dry kicks, hard mouth and words with issues. One shot comparison placed with precision can bruise more pride than a whole fake mission. You bought a leather wallet to hold 1 card. I use a rubber band and still leave large. You booked the balcony, just the stage 1 dinner. I ate fries downstairs and still left the winner. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring flex. If you're gonna talk shit, make the shit connect. Spin that dial, let the _𝐐�𝐿 shake. Throw one jab, make the straight face break. Change every ending before it gets stale. No jab or crutch, just rhyme or rail. Ran off Bank compass at a schoolyard booth. Paid $5, told guess it belonged to a duke. One asked which country, I said confidential. He nodded serious, I nearly went mental. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself culture, my sister said barely. I said perfect review, then quoted her daily. Lost one glove at a midnight rehearsal. Found it next week beside a broken turntable. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment grows when the details get weirder. You hide old cringe like classified evidence. To tell mine first and remove all leverage. Burn that draft, let the neat crowd panic. Say one line, make the clean room manic. Switch each and keep cadence elastic. Fresh 4 bars, no copy paste static. Your comeback needs draft, sleep and revision. Mine falls out early and wrecks your position. You study charisma from polished interviews. I forget the script and still leave with the room. Your exclusive drop needs banners for seasons. My throwaway joke gets copied for reasons. You whisper next move like coded intelligence. I say maybe, then let numbers settle it. Your pride needs witnesses, praise and mirrors. Mine survives silence, dead rooms and sneers. You curate mystery by leaving chats pending. I reply too fast and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story sounds focused. Group mine starts out fucked up, then somehow improves. Kill that power, let the last time flicker make every punchline shorter and foreign, sicker, no recycled slogan, no borrowed, trigger fine, no stretch now. Let the language get quicker, your aura needs patches like old software. Your genius needs captures to prove that it's there. You call yourself timeless with 2 week singles as buying a statue before earning the pedestal. I lose 1 round, still the lesson keep moving. You win 1 round, spend months still proving. My ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and fools under static. I turn a bad week into usable comedy. You turn one good day into corporate mythology. No throne, no crown, no victory sermon. One last line. Make a joke pay before the flex earns. Make a joke pay before the flex earns. Cold shut his twitch when the baseline is. Cold shut his twitch when the baseline and his talk one slick line make the whole room tense up. Step in plane with a grin like pressure. Leave with the fee in a brand new ledger. Used to split noodles by a broken heater. Now random offers come through by the leader. Still buy cheap dumb at the corner cashier. Then blow dumb cash on the cone nobody wears. Fuck being sensible feels timid. I like bad choices when a story gets vivid. Bought a fake trophy from a closing sports bar. Caught it pre-release, now they think I'm a star. That's black comedy dressed in conviction. Say nonsense comments start sounding like vision. No polished blueprint, no corporate sermon. Just nerve dry humor and stubborn momentum. I don't chase status, I twist the impression. Make one wrong move and market the tension. Fold that phrase till the tail goes crooked. Cut one breath and return where they missed it. Switch every landing before they can book it for fresh endings. One rhyme line stitched in. You need a stylist to look accidentally careless. I grab the cleanest shirt and somehow look fearless. You post locked in beside a sleeping laptop. I finish the task before your caption can drop. Your crew says classic before the first kick. Mine says that's weak, then fixes the shit. You need 6 angles to prove you were present. I miss every shot and still get mentioned. Your bio says founder, owner, executive. Your Monday says, bro, can you cover the delivery? You call one lunch a strategic relation. I call 10 intros social taxation. Your confidence blooms when the praise gets steady. Mine gets louder when nobody is ready. Crack that tempo, let the down be sway. Drag one vowel, make the next line stray. Leave dead air, then come back halfway. Fresh rhyme family, no copy today. I lean behind drums and snap through the middle. You count every beat like a man with a whistle. I high little rhymes in the belly of sentences. Bring them back later with altered inflection. Just set up needs context, a chart and a screen. Mine needs 5 words and a grin to me. No fake crime tale, no rendered intimidation. I can make park and find sound like humiliation. No singing bridge, no soft little rescue. Just dry kicks, hard mouth and words with issues. One sharp on purpose in place with precision can bruise more pride than a whole fake mission. You write big plans, I close before lunch. You pose for the proof, I move without much. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring flex. If you talk that shit, make the punch like a neck. Spin that dial, let the old cone rattle. Throw one jab, make the calm face unravel. Change every ending, keep pressure attached. No chant work, crutch, just phonetics that match. Found a brass key at a school fundraiser. Paid $4, told guess it belonged to a painter. One asked which one, I said classified. He nodded so serious, I nearly fucking cried. That's how bullshit turns intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself refined, my cousin said barely. I said perfect, reviewed and quoted them daily. Lost one slipper at a late night screaming. Found the next week under somebody's ceiling. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment grows when the details get weirder. You hide or cringe like classified evidence. I tell mine first in a race, so the leverage. Burn that draft, let the neat crowd panic. Say one line, make the clean room manic. Switchy-genic, keep cadence elastic. Fresh 4 bars, no copy paste static. You come back, please draft, sleep, and revision. My falls out early and wreck your position. You study charisma from polished interviews. I forget the script and still leave with the wound. Your exclusive drop needs banners for seasons. My double-way joke gets copied for reasons. You whisper next move like coded intelligence. I say maybe then let number settle it. Your pride needs witnesses, brazen mirrors. Mine survive silence, dead wounds and sneers. You curate mystery by leaving chats pending. I reply too fast and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story sounds focused group. Mine stars, I fucked up, then somehow improves. Cue that power, let the last sound flicker. Make every punchline shorter, resucking, no recycled slogan, no borrowed trigger, final stretch now. Let the language get quicker, your aura needs patches like old software. Your genius needs captures to prove that it's there. You call yourself timeless with 2 week singles. It's buying the statue before earning the pedestal. I lose 1 round, steal the lesson, keep moving. You win 1 round, spend months still proving. My ego is ugly but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and full on the static. I turn a bad week into usable comedy. You turn one good day into corporate mythology. No throne, no crown, no victory sermon. One last line, make the joke pay before the flex earns. Yeah, stay. Smoke from the vents on the vents and smoke Smoke from the vents while the alley turns lunar. Top one sharp line, make the cool boys mutter. Step in plane with the green, getting cooler. Leave with the fee and rumor much sooner. Used to split ramen by a crack fuse box. Now random numbers land before the clock. Still keep spare cash in the old shoe tin. Then blow good money on a useless violin. Fuck being sensible. Sensible feels stale. I like bad choices with a ridiculous tale. Bought a broken scooter from a closing mall. Called it urban sculpture. Now they stare at the wall. That's black comedy dressed in composure. Say nonsense smoothly. It starts feeling colder. No clean handbook, no corporate solution. Just nerve dry humor and reckless execution. I don't chase status. I bend the perception. Make one weird move and turn it to selection. Flip that phrase to the last sound fractures. Cut one breath and return much faster. Switch each landing before they can capture. Four fresh and is one rhyme line chapter. You need a stylist to look half awake. I wake up late and still raise the rate. You post focus beside a blank whiteboard. I finish the job while ignoring the door. Your crew says classic before the first snare. Mine says that's weak, then rebuilds the air. You need 6 photos that prove you were present. I dodge every frame and still get mentioned. Your bio says found a curator boss. Your Wednesday says broken, you cover the cost. You call one handshake a global relation. I call 10 intros, I'm on a vibration. Your confidence blooms when the praise gets steady. Mine gets louder when nobody is ready. Crack that count, let the rhythm go crooked. Drag one vow when nobody look yet. Leave dead air, then return with a good hit. Fresh rhyme for me, no copy in the toolkit. I lean behind temple, then cut through the center. You count every beat like a nervous presenter. I hide little rhymes in the belly, you chatter. Bring them back later with vowels that scatter. Your setup needs context, a chart and a screen. I need 5 words and a grin to me. No fake crime tale, no rendered intimidation. I can make closing time sound like humiliation. No singing bridge, no soft little rescue. Just dry kicks, hard mouth and words with issues. One sharp comparison placed with precision can bruise more pride than a whole fake mission. You bought a leather wallet to hold one card. I use a rubber band and still leave large. You booked a balcony just to stage one dinner. Right your fries downstairs and still left the winner. I don't hate bragging, I hate boring flex. If you're gonna talk shit, make the shit connect. Spin that dial, let the 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 shake up. Throw one jab, make the straight face break. Change every ending before it gets still. No chant work crutch, just rhyme on real. Mama. Find a band compass at a schoolyard booth. Paid $5 to guess it. Belonged to a duke. One asked which country, I said confidential. He nodded serious, I nearly went mental. That's how bullshit becomes intellectual. Keep a straight face, suddenly collectible. Call myself culture, my sister said barely. I said perfect, reviewed and quoted her daily. Lost one glove at a midnight rehearsal. Found it next week beside a broken turntable. No clue how, which makes the story superior. Embarrassment grows when the details get weirder. You high-o cringe like classified evidence. I told mine first to move all leverage. Burn that draft, let the neat crowd panic. Say one line, make the clean room manic. Switch each and keep cadence elastic. Fresh 4 bars, no copy-paste static. You found rightness draft, sleep in revision. Mine falls out early and wrecks your position. You study charisma from polished interviews. I forget the script and still lead with the room. Your exclusive drop needs banners for seasons. My throwaway joke gets copied for reasons. You whisper next move like coded intelligence. I say maybe, then let numbers settle it. Your pride needs witnesses, praise and mirrors. Mine survives silence, dead rooms and sneers. You curate mystery by leaving chaff pending. I reply too fast and still keep them guessing. Your clean origin story sounds focused, root. Mine starts, I fucked up, then somehow improves. Kill that power, let the last sound flicker. Make every punchline shorter and sicker. No recycled slogan, no borrowed trigger. Final stretch now, let the language shit quicker. Your aura needs patches like old software. Your genius needs captures to prove that it's there. You called yourself timeless with 2 weak singles. It's buying a statue B for earning the pedestal. I lose one round, still the lesson keep moving. You win one round, spend months still proving. My ego is ugly, but useful in practice. Yours looks expensive and folds under static. I turn a bad week into usable comedy. You turn one good day into corporate mythology. No throne, no crown, no victory sermon. One last line, make the joke pay before the flex earns.